Hello everybody, this is TheLisol. Welcome to my roster update for the first week of 2024 for my main account, TheLisol. Let's get started. So, first week of the year. I put together this spreadsheet to track my progress. Currently, I'm working on 2 different projects. They each have their own sheet, each with 4 tiers and 5 characters per tier, trying to get 1 character in each sheet to their goal each week. This first sheet is all relics that I want to add, and the second sheet, as we will get into here, is all characters I want to take to G13 in preparation for future projects. So as you can see here right now, I'm working towards SLKR. I wanted to do Gar Saxon for my TB ops, which I was able to do. Get a couple of extra relic levels on the SLKR team so that I can increase the viability of my finalizer to executor counter, and then working on Jabba, my Jabba team, my JMK team, my Leia team, some random characters like Daka, C with Bane, Mace, Maul, and Baze, so he can go on my Leia team in the future. Then we have this. These are characters I want to get to G13. I've got my Bad Batch on here. I have some Separatists. If you notice in those first 2 tiers, it's basically Lord Vader requirements. I'm trying to get over the Cairo hump for the Lord Vader requirements before I actually start honestly working on Lord Vader. So it's kind of a way to catch up on Zetas, while also making sure that in the near future I have Kairos. It makes sense in my head. I don't know if it really will, see if it ends up making sense, but I think this is going to work out pretty well. Then we have the Bo-Katan requirements and the what's her name? Afra requirements, as well as Savage, Freya, and the Armorer, so that I can have a little more flexibility with the Mandalorians. And Savage and Traya both deserve relic levels. I've been rocking them at G11 and G12 for a long time. They get a lot of work done for me, but even at Gear 13, I think they would be very, very good. Much better, actually. So, the gearing system changes and the raid system changes have allowed me to kind of build up the back end of my roster, taking characters to basically what I would say their minimum viability is, which is Gear 11. I have this list of 79 characters. I have gotten 58 out of 79 since I started this project, which was at the beginning of last year. I try to get 1 or 2 of these characters up a week. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I've gotten a lot of help with the Lightspeed bundles. Hopefully I can have this sheet done and jettison it from my life by June. That's my hope. And then I can have basically an entire Gear 11 roster, if not higher. And it'll help with my depth in GAC, in TW, and with ships. So I pre-recorded my gearing. Let's take a quick look at that. Sweet, I got the right video up here. So I start by taking crew up to R7 in preparation for SLKR. I hope to have the ticket farm started for SLKR in the next week or 2. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I also have promised to do Old Ben for the guild, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do that instead of doing Kylo. Just give me some time to farm Zetas. I'm able to take Gar Saxon here up to Relic 7. I've been playing a lot with my Maul lead, Gar Saxon ISC, just doing Conquest, Galactic Challenges and stuff, just farting around with it, kind of tweaking the mods, doing things like that. And it is a fun as hell team. I really greatly enjoy playing this team. They do a lot of damage with Gar Saxon and Relic 7. It's a ton. I'm considering taking my ISC up to Relic 7 at some point, just because of how much damage it does. I'm really sorry that I'm going to be losing Maul at some point this year, just because I'm going to be getting Lord Vader. I'm running out of CCBs here again. This is pretty much par for the course. I'm kind of catching up on my Pyro shock prods, so I might spend the rest of this week, as of today, today's Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, using my light side energy to farm CCBs instead of Kairos, since my next character that I'm going to be taking G13 requires battle computers. So if I catch up with shock prods, then there's really no point. What am I doing here? Next, I don't know why I look at Gar Saxon again. I think I'm just looking at his stats. He's got tenacity, 133%. That's pretty much all you need for him, just to prevent him from getting dazed. Then I hem and haw a little bit. We look at Zori. I've got a limited amount of Kairos that I can spend. I really want to get the Zori team up, but I'm not comfortable yet with my Zetas. So we go down to Bad Batch, take Echo up to G12. See what we need for Hunter. Nothing doing here, so I'm not even gonna bother. I think I wind up taking Tech up a level. Yeah, because I spent some energy here. These friggin' laptops are a pain in my butt, honestly. I don't know why it's this particular piece, for some reason, just is a bottleneck for me. So we're able to take him up to G10. Hopefully we can get him up to G11 or 12 in the next week. I want to get that whole Bad Batch up to G13 just for not even for Lord Vader, but for the Marauder, which is a ship that I have kind of underutilized, but I'd like to get them up and running so that I can actually use that ship properly. All right, we get Wrecker up to Gear 9. I think that's it. I might work on one of these guys. Oh yeah, I get Magma Trooper up to 12. He's not really doing anything for me, but it's another G12 character that I got. My Iden team's going to start looking a little bit better. Tebow's got that green laptop piece that I can't seem to get enough of for whatever reason. Hopefully once I have that G11 spreadsheet done, that's a piece I won't have to worry about any further. All right, we do whatever upgrading on the Marauder that gearing allowed me to do, and I believe that's it here. Oh, I do take Zori up one gear level because she didn't require Kairos, I believe. So let's go back to here. Tracking my progress. We started fresh with the new year. So on 1/7, in the first week of the year, I went to completely different. I completely jacked up this graphic here. Let's go to, I got a spreadsheet open here. I don't know what that, I must have really jacked that up. I have a master tracking sheet though, so yeah, I'm at 10.327 million, 228 Zetas. This is my alt stats. I don't know why they're in there like that. 28 Omicrons, 166 G13s, 17 G12s, and 30 G11s. My current skill rating is 3495. That's, or as of updating this, so of Sunday, which is Kyber 2. And I'm able to do 9.556 million damage in the raid. That's all I have on my master tracking sheet here. So what I'm working on next week, we got Echo here. I'm trying to get him to G13. It'll get him a little extra speed. I might actually be able to use my Bad Batch again in GAC. What he requires is a shitload of med packs. He does require a set of fusion furnaces, 2 sets of the data pads, and that's about it. Nothing crazy going on here aside from those med packs. And he does require the Pyrotech battle computers, which I seem at some points have way too many of, but lately don't seem to have enough of. So my plan for next week, dark side, light side, we're doing Kairos or CCBs, and 2 refreshes on Paz, so that's 15 total attempts on them. Cantina, we're doing signal data, fleets, med packs, mainly med packs, some security scanners, some hypo syringes. And my goal for next week is to have an R7 Kylo, a G13 Echo, and another G12 Bad Batch. Anyway, aside from all of the hiccups with the graphic earlier, great start to the new year. And I hope I have another good, productive year going forward. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like, subscribe, comment in the comments section down below, and you can join me on Twitch or Discord. Both have links in the description. I hope to see you guys there.